Alright, boys, it is confirmed. Glox is the next LR. Green Glox as well. You have no idea how excited I am. One, I love Glox, just in general. I think Glox is a sick ass character, super cool design. And then second of all, Green Glox, I'm so glad it's Green Glox. Red Glox would have been annoying, but Green Glox getting the LR is so fire. Oh, this is so good, this is so good. And we also have the relic in the files. So like, there has been a relic that was leaked for this as well, for Glox, so that's really good for us as well. The thing is, I really like this Glox. I really like this Glox. You can check, I've made so many videos on this Glox. Just like nowadays you can. Like now, bro, it's too bad. But Glox is so cool, right? First of all, I'm super excited, right? This is okay. Let's get that out this way. I'm super excited. They're obviously gonna like buff his substats tremendously, so I don't have to worry about this. If they up this like to like 10% even, that's nuts. And the thing is, if you guys know, two of my favorite units, if not my favorite units last year that released, were Jelly King and Elaine, the green Elaine, right? This guy's really cool, and then she is so broken. I can't wait to show you guys. And the thing is, green, and then green. Meliodas is actually gonna get shit on so bad. And I need to double check. Does Hellbrim's relic work from backline? Let's just go on Hellbrim. I don't know. But I don't think you'd run this guy anyway, honestly. I think you'd probably just run like Ragnarok Bond. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But this is so fire, because I love this guy. He's so cool. And this is like one of the best units released last year, but she didn't get as much praise as she should have. So I'm really excited for this. And then Glox has Bleed. If they give him Shock for Elaine, for Elaine's right to work, because this one can't apply Shock. If this Glox gets Shock, it's going to be so strong. It's going to be so strong. He also has Attack Seal, which is sort of useless nowadays. Practically everyone that would be hurt by this, most of them can cleanse or have an option around it, right? Nowadays, but it's still like Blue Roxy would still get cucked by this, right? Escanor would have to get max ult gauge to get rid of it. Right? Meli would just cleanse it, unfortunately. Well, no, you don't have to. If you do a different debuff first and then do this, and you go first against the Meli team, which we'll see. I don't think you do. Not good CC, not good CC. We'll have good CC, I suppose, especially with the relic. The commandment's also good because the way this team works, like you're gonna click one Glox card, one King card, one Elaine card always, right? You're practically never gonna second up on 2 cards, and if you are, it's probably like if you get 2 King AoEs, is which one you win the game anyway. But yeah, defense rate stats, I made like a tank video with like Tarmiel. I made so many defenses like videos with this guy. I love this guy so much. Okay, I just enjoy in the show too, right? And I've been begging for this fairy team. When I looked at the new King when he released, I wasn't on the podcast. I didn't make a video on him because I felt like shit that day. I saw that he applicable ally. I saw 70 sins and fairies. I wish it was just fairies. Like I want more fairy support, bro. Let the fairies cook. It's so annoying. But this is gonna be big because Glox is just gonna work with fairies, right? Surely it's just gonna work with fairies, and this Holy Relic probably is gonna do something with fairies as well. That's really exciting for me. That's really exciting. So next week that's gonna be the LR, and Shin is gonna come out next week probably as well. I don't think they'll wait 2 weeks for a step up banner. At least I hope not. But yeah, we'll have an answer to Meli. We'll have an answer to Meli. So that's really strong. And that's really all I got. I was gonna stretch this video out to 8 minutes, but I don't really think I got that in me. I do, but I think it'd be really disrespectful if I did. Like I don't like, well, what am I gonna talk about for like the next 4 minutes, huh? Is there anything I can talk about? What's his ultimate? It's single target, so it's like, it's not really care. The thing is, I'm glad it's this one, not the other one. I'll talk about, I guess I can, maybe get this bad boy to 8 minutes. This one is like, would have been cool. Aoki still hasn't fixed this. This is on like a bunch of characters, by the way. The ultimate with the capsule. Oh, by the way, if you check this database, this guy would be nice, sort of. Like, no, not really. Like it'd be nice to have this guy because a debuff card and a heal card. It would be nice for like the Demon King fight, I suppose. But he wouldn't do anything for fairies, right? Like he doesn't have anything that is like that could work with fairies. Whereas this guy, he has the stats already, right? Right, he's super defensive, and then when everyone dies, he can still dish out good damage. And I just hope they increase this. I hope they do this 20% and this like 15 or 2. Actually, no, make both 20%, bro. I don't know. It depends on what stats I give him, right? And then for this card, what I want. So it's Bleed, right? Now, usually what they do with these cards is if they had a utility effect, they had a damaging one. If they had a damaging one, it's a utility effect, right? Like Lawson had Rush, they added, or whatever, the defense ignore charge. They added bleed. They added infect. Sorry, right? It had damage increase already with the charge, and then the infect is utility, right? He had fill ultimate gauge, which is utility, and then added sever, which is damage. Escanor hit fill ultimate gauge. They added the 40% or 50% more damage per funny sun on the enemy, right? So that was utility, added damage. His cruel sun they just buffed. To be fair, they didn't like do anything with it really. It's just the same skill, but better. So hopefully they don't do it with this, because like, I don't know. Like, will this bleed and shock? I don't think so. Now that I think about it, I don't think they'll do anything. And then like, what did they do with an attack seal? Right? We were talking about a red Gother AoE, like a red Gother LR, for like a while now, which I think they'll do blue Gother if they do any Gother, because blue Gother is summonable, red Gother is not, right? Like, he's a coin shop unit, which is why I think they also just did this Glox instead of this one, is because this is a coin shop one. I don't know what they would do with this thing. Like, this is such a, like, this can go really wrong, right? If they just add damage to it, what would, like, I mean, I don't really care what they would add at that point, right? Maybe weak point? Imagine this is weak point and disable attack skill? That'd be crazy. They have to change the multiplier of this as well, though. You couldn't have 120 weak point on AoE. The rank 1 on weak point, I think, is 80 or 60, right? Let's check tier. First one that comes to mind. It's 90, really? Yeah, still, but like, because they would buff the number, right? It'd be like 140 on this or something. So I don't think they would. Especially with his attack rate stats when he dies and everything. Yeah, he already has 50 crit chance. He has like 70 in game, maybe, I think. I don't want to open the game right now just to check. This is your crit defense is rough though. Now again, this is all gonna change. This is all gonna get buffed tremendously, right? We know what happened with Lost Vein. Who's probably like and Escanor. Okay, guys, let me show you. Okay, this Escanor. What they did with him. With this Escanor, he had how much crit chance? Like 20? Yeah, 20% crit chance. And now he has 170 or something, like, or like 160, I think. Yeah, 160 crit chance base. And then he gets the attack rate stats as well. Like, it's crazy. Oh, look at that, bro. Galand, fire. Oh man, can we get Galand next, bro? But it's so nice that they're doing Glox. That means they remember these characters exist. That makes me so happy, because I like these characters, you know? Like, I didn't play Grand Cross for the 780 Sins. I played Grand Cross and I watched 780 Sins because of Grand Cross. Like, Grand Cross came out day one. I didn't know anything about the show, right? But like, just watching people play. I remember Kabuki made a tweet showing like the Hauser like Fade ultimates and stuff, and like other Fade ultimates. Everyone was posting, everyone was talking about it. I was like, damn, like this looks cool, but I was hating on it because on day one, it's like I don't know the show, and like everyone like likes this game, but no, like don't like this game, stop liking this game. And then day two, I started playing, and then I was like, yeah, and I started watching. I fell in love with Gil Thunder, Slater immediately, Hauser, and oh my god. And Grand Cross doesn't give me that, you know. Early Grand Cross was fire because I actually was using Hauser, I was using Glox, I was Gil Thunder. Yeah, you were using Gil Thunder, green ones specifically, red one for CC very early on. But like it was cool, you know. And like the Fate ultimates were a thing. I don't know, man. Like early Grand was so magical. Obviously, the game is much better now. Like it actually is, sort of, right? Sort of in some ways. In some ways, it's not obviously, but just like that, like the new game magic. That's why I hope 4 Core is like expansion to the game. But it probably won't be. But anyway, yeah, I don't know what they're gonna add. This is bleed. This is a damage one, right? So they'll do utility, right? He wants more debuffs on enemies. Utility, I don't know. Maybe they do like, you know what would be sick if they did a Wilo's skill. Oh, Wilo's not on here, I think, right? She took him off. Oh no. Oh, nice. Because he lowers crit chance, right? So what if we get that as a skill? Oh wait, Hell has it, right? Yeah, what if they add like Hell's effect, Hell's AoE, something like that to him? But yeah, I think okay. Well, I got to 8 minutes without actually trying, so that's good. I don't have to feel guilty now. But yeah, anyway, ciao.